Hey there, welcome back to Tennille Talks. So at some point you were investigated. Somebody did almost like a temperature check. In order to investigate your stability, I have the energy of Virgo. Virgo is an earth sign. It is mutable. Virgo is about analyzing things in order to consider whether or not you are being practical. Is the order in which things are operating and flowing, is this efficient? Now, somebody wanted to know if your life was efficient. They wanted to analyze it. They wanted to look at the details. They wanted to see every aspect of you in order to rate and rank something about the energy that is your life. Now, what they recognize is that you are in a position of leading, guiding, inspiring, and influencing. As a leader, you can take a group of people who are not related, but because they all share a common goal, you can get them to collectively bring all of their difference together and grow a greater goal, a common goal. They share some type of similarity that binds them, right? And so a leader can take random things and bring them together and create something very beautiful. Now, this is giving the energy of the Three of Cups. So not only are you leading in whatever your talent, your skill, your passion is, remember this is what is being analyzed about you. Not only are you leading, right? In order to be a leader, you had to first be a follower. You had to first be a student. And so this means that you have gone through the levels. You have gone through the ranks. You have grown. In order to become a leader, you had to progress, you had to achieve, you had to hit your milestones, right? And so this is almost like a happy ending, right? This is about you achieving something, you celebrating something. This is what somebody is seeing when they are looking into your life. This is concerning, right? The fact that you are stable, you are efficient and sufficient, right? The fact that you are where you are supposed to be is concerning. This is bad news or sad news. Somebody is disappointed and annoyed. This is an inconvenience. Can you imagine? Your stability, your joy, your charisma, your ability to inspire and guide another, right? The happiness that you feel and that you pour into others, right? The happiness that you share and celebrate with others is an inconvenience to whoever is investigating your life. This is bad news because this means that a door is closed. You are no longer a good opportunity. If somebody were to look at you as a job, you would be a very bad job opportunity because you won't bear fruit. You're not going to generate any income or any value. Nobody can gain profit off of you. The doors are closed. And so if you were considered a job to someone, the job has ended. And this is concerning because someone or something is going to have to start all over. Now, what they don't recognize that they're seeing or that they are a part of is that they're a part of a prophecy. When we're talking about prophecy, we're talking about an event that is divinely inspired, meaning you know without a shadow of a doubt that's God's signature. God wrote that. That is the Most High, and there's no one, listen, even the atheists will agree that that is something supernatural, right? This is what somebody is recognizing when they look at you, when they look at your stability, because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense from the human perspective or from whatever mindset they're using, right? And what they understand, sometimes when we're talking about prophecy has many different, meanings. It doesn't always mean the same thing. But what I'm explaining now is there was a prediction, a foretelling attached to your life that would stay with you at all times. And the prophecy attached to your life came in the form of a promise, a swear, a pledge, right? Where the Most High has given their word, the Most High has given their energy, the Most High has signed your life, no matter where you are, no matter what you're doing. And so this is starting to be seen because there's nothing humanly possible that can define what is happening in your life. Now, not only is this being investigated, but you are tapped into that belief. You are recognizing that you have a prophecy and a promise, a swear, a pledge that the Most High has given their word to you. To say that, listen, your life includes divinely inspired moments and events. Now, you are a high priestess, meaning you are a keeper of knowledge, of wisdom, of understanding. We can say secrets because not many people on earth have access to the information that you hold. This is not something that you are always conscious that you carry, okay? But because you believe in yourself, I get the energy of self-awareness, self-efficacy, which means, one's belief in one's ability to succeed. The leader that you are, your mindset is unshakable. Nobody can tell you you're not who you are. Nobody can tell you what you are capable of. Nobody can shift you or shake you or move you or mold you because you see and you understand and you sense the prophecy and the promise and the pledge. You have seen the signature of the Most High on your life. Now there was a lover that was hoping that you would be flexible. Now, when I'm talking about a lover, it doesn't have to be romantic. It could be somebody you work with, a family, a friend, somebody that you just navigate with in society, right? Doesn't have to even be anybody close, but somebody close enough to exchange with you, okay? So there was some type of lover that was hoping that you would be flexible, right? Now, you believe in yourself so much so that you are rigid, you are unmovable. Your mind, the problem is that they can't hack your mind. They can't get you to not believe in the prophecy. They can't get you to not believe in the promise that is attached to your life. Your life is divinely inspired and you will believe nothing else, right? And so somebody was hoping that they could get you to kind of mold, to easen up, to soften, to lower your boundaries, right? They wanted you to be flexible, to adapt, to change. They were hoping that you would compromise. If you could compromise mentally, consciously, if you could shift your awareness of self, right? Meaning, if you could leave home for just a minute, your body, that's your vessel, that's your house. They wanted you to leave home just for a moment so that they could occupy your space and change your furniture around, change the way your house looked, to better navigate or to better suit what it is that they wanted to do in your life or with you or alongside you, right? And so this is somebody thinking that you are weak-minded, but recognizing that there is a strength that is unshakable, right? You know the promise. Now, maybe it is a secret. Maybe they don't know this. You're the high priestess, You have awareness and knowledge that others don't have access to. And so you may know that there is the prophecy and the promise that you are living and walking in, and but you aren't saying it. You're not saying it. You understand? And so because you're not saying it, because you're not revealing it, people think that you don't know. People think that maybe you're soft, right? And so whoever the lover was, wherever you cross paths, they were hoping for some type of successful outcome. And the successful outcome would have you molding, bending, them shaping you. They were hoping that all of their sorrows would move to the past if they could get you to not believe in yourself or in your ability to succeed. Right? But because of your self-efficacy, they recognized that whatever it is that they were wanting to get, it had to come to an end. It was too difficult. It was too difficult. Their goal is that you, being this high priestess, they would link with you. They would merge with you. in a partnership, a collaboration. Maybe you'd get a project off the ground. Maybe you'd plan something, but nonetheless your efforts would be joined, right? But the reason and the benefit of joining with you is that you are like a walking library. But the energy and the information that you are carrying is not only from this galaxy, but it's from many galaxies, many timelines, many dimensions. You are a keeper of wisdom, knowledge, and secrets. This is known about you, and maybe they didn't think that you also knew it about yourself. And so they're like, oh, if we could just get in this partnership, then right? And so that was the idea, is to link up with the high priestess. Why? Because you have an intuitive awareness, an inner vision. Your habits, your moods, your emotions, and your instincts, they reflect something mystical, something unseen and misunderstood. And so your silence is sometimes confusing to people. You know, most people are very braggadocious. They love to tell you about everything they have, everything they can do, everything they know, like they just can't not say it. Right? But as a high priestess, your world is really within, and it is so vast and so deep and so grand. I mean, you couldn't say everything if you wanted to. And so you say what needs to be said at the right time. It just surfaces, and that's what you speak. Right? But you don't have a natural diarrhea of the mouth. And so it is a misunderstanding in that because you're saying nothing, you know nothing. Right? Nonetheless, you represent a library, an intergalactic library, right? And so partnering with you is like having the keys to the cosmos. Everybody wants to be your co-pilot. Everybody wants to be a passenger. But when people recognize that they cannot move your mind outside of the prophecy and the promise that the Most High has attached to your life, it's like, damn, I have to end this. I'm not going to be able to get what I want. And so, High Priestess, in order for you to have the mind that you have, you could only have gotten it because you healed. You were made new, you were made sound, you were made healthy. And in order to heal, it takes a certain amount of faith to know that when I am broken, I have complete trust and complete confidence in someone or something, the Most High, that I will be made well. And so you heal again and again and again and again because of your faith, because you know you'll heal. I heal because I know I'll heal, because I'm confident, because I trust. I trust the Most High. I trust the prophecy. I trust the promise, right? Somebody wanted that prophecy, that promise, that trust, that confidence. They wanted to be made new. They wanted to have a life that felt sound and healthy. The energy that you operate in is kind of contagious, and people just kind of want to be a part of it. And so if I can just offer or extend something to you that looks attractive, maybe I too will get a genetic upliftment, right? They're hoping that you can stimulate something inside of them or outside of them that would also bring them a healing. But you work for the Most High, and so what they are seeing in you is the Most High in action. And so they need to go to the source. They're not asking you who you work for or how. They're not having they're having no conversation. They're coming in with a plan and thinking that you and the Most High are not aware that they have just entered into the office looking for a job offer, but being dishonest, right? They're saying that they want to partner, they want to grow, but they really just want to siphon. They want to take. They're just not being honest about the reason why they are entering. And so somebody had a plan to almost rub shoulders, right? If you were a disease, they wanted to catch it. If you were a rash, they wanted to scratch, right? They just wanted whatever it was. But you recognize that you cannot move outside of your alignment. You are not leaving the house, meaning your vessel. You are always home. it is always secure. You are always on guard, right? And so this false person that wanted a new beginning recognized, yo, I got to hit the reset button. The success that I thought would be sweet is not going to come. And why didn't it come? Because favor isn't fair. One, what is given to you is divinely given to you. You didn't take it, you didn't buy it, you didn't steal it, you didn't ask for it. It was given to you, right? It was given to you. Let's talk about the energy of salvation and the energy of grace. This is something freely given. It is unmerited favor and love from God. You don't know how to clone and package that and give it to everyone or everything. You don't know how to do that. But what you can do is refer people to the Most High. You can send people exactly where you know to go, right? That is your source. And so the prophecy and the promise also connects you to some type of salvation, some type of grace, which means in any situation and in any time, you will be saved, you will be redeemed, delivered. You have a divine lifeline, and you are never too far from the fingertips, from the touch, from you are never out of reach of the Most High. And so when people investigate you, they're thinking that your life will look like something that normally people's life would look like after going through or enduring whatever it is you've been through. But they're not considering the supernatural prophecy, the supernatural promise that I have a lifeline. I'm never too far to get snatched up. I'm never too far to get saved, right? So you keep checking on me, wanting to know if I'm stable. Is the sun shining? Did the moon rise? Is the ocean moving? Then I'm stable. If earth is earthing, then I'm stable, right? The same air you're breathing, the source that gave you that is the source that gave me this life. If you woke up, I woke up. You don't have to search. You don't have to question. You don't have to investigate. You need to know, right? Because if you ever want to tap in to what a high priestess has the ability to do, they know, they trust, they believe. There's no question. There's no doubt. And so the fact that people continue to question what it is they're looking at in your life means that they still can't understand the movement of the Most High. They don't get it. And that's okay. You are their entry point. You are their entryway. It is by way of you that they will start to understand, learn, and get it. Let's talk about the momentum of your life. When we're talking about momentum, we're talking about how heavy something is. And then when you think about how heavy something is, you take all of that weight. And when it's moving, you're thinking about, well, how fast is it going? It creates a force, right? Your life has a force around it because of the prophecy and the promise, because you have this unmerited favor. It's spontaneous. It comes out of nowhere. It is a gift that will find you in any moment at any time. That creates a force. You are carrying something that you are precious cargo. And so your maker, your creator, is always going to have a GPS locator on you to know where you are at all times, right? Something about you is sacred. It is important. And the momentum of your life is leading you into something different than most humans. What are you working on? What are you about to work on? What are you learning? What is this new skill? What is this new talent? What is this new position? What are you creating? What is the venture? If you were an apprentice, where or what would the environment be like that you would be working in? Whatever that is, this is taking you to greatness. And so favor isn't fair. You get snatched out of situations that try to eat you alive. And then you immediately get promoted onto platforms and positions of leadership, right? And it's like, how are you at the bottom and then immediately put on the top? Because when the Most High picks you up and places you, you are placed wherever the Most High desires you to be placed. It is something supernatural. You don't ask, you don't request, it just is. And because of what you carry, the Most High knows where you need to go and at what time, right? And sometimes people think that they can interrupt, or they think it's you. They think they don't understand, right? You are a library, the depths of you. You are so vast. You are so vast. But the stillness in how you move, it almost seems like you know nothing, right? Because you're not saying anything. But you only say what some people speak. No, let me get this right, y'all. Some people speak because they have something to say. And some people speak because they have to say something. So a high priestess only speaks when he or she has something to say. And people don't typically understand this, right? You are you get it. Yes, you get it, but it's hard to understand the depth of you, your instincts, your emotions, your awareness. Oftentimes we see that picture of the iceberg when we're talking about our subconscious mind, and the tip of the iceberg, what you can see above the water. That is kind of how people perceive you, and they cannot understand the gravity and the grandness of what is beneath, and that is you. But everything beneath the water is the part that is totally tapped into the Most High. Right? And these are the secrets. These are intergalactic secrets. Galaxies of information from different timelines and different dimensions. This is information and wisdom that you just hold and have. And the weight of you has a force and a momentum that will be felt in this world. You are a person of high honor. A person that will experience promotions and rewards, right? And so if you have been making progress, working on something, trying to master something, you have passed, you have achieved this, and you will know this because your resources are going to start to flourish. You are being asked to be grateful for what you have and to save some of what you are going to be materializing. Yes, that. Whatever you're bringing into physical form and manifesting, save some, put a little away, use it wisely, and use it as needed. Okay? You were trusted for this. That was just a reminder. But your promotions, your achievements, and your rewards are coming in the form of resources. Your hands have mastered something. Whatever you're working on, it is going to take you to places that most humans will never go. And that is a reflection of the momentum, the call, and the weight of what you carry and hold. This is why you have a divine lifeline. This is why you are forever delivered, saved, and redeemed. Yes? It happens spontaneously. But this is that favor. This is that divine favor. And this is that gift that nobody understands. And favor isn't fair. And finally, you recognize that you are attached to favor and grace and salvation and promise and prophecy. And nothing outside of you can make you believe any less. And so this changes things. This changes things. And so anybody that was false is recognizing they need to hit the reset button. They need to start over. They need to literally a clean sweep. I need to figure out something else because I thought I was going to offer this in order to get this upgrade. But, people naturally are going to heal when they meet you, but it's not going to be in the way they thought it was going to be. And so they either have to come correct or they just have to be corrected. And the way you do that is really however the Most High sees fit. I love y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Take care.